This is Todd at Mitchell Creative Group, and I want to share with you a couple of ideas and notes on infographics. Infographics are highly used. Feel free to explore them on my website, by the way, mitchellcreativegroup.com. Just go over to samples and scroll down, and you'll see lots and lots of free samples. You see branding and identity, and then graphics and infographics. So check those out. But I just wanted to go through a couple of different ideas on infographics because a lot of people have a misconception that an infographic has to look like an infographic, and it doesn't. You can get really, really creative with infographics. So in this case here, so this one here is a pocket guide, a tech marketer's pocket guide to post-pandemic marketing success. And again, these all start with basic common sense documents, Word documents or Google Docs of information. So our task as graphic designers is to present this data, visualize this data as best we can to make it interesting and engaging to people that are going to read this stuff, right? So putting this together in a theme, sort of like a pocket guide, we have the map markers and putting it in little data chunks using outdoors as a theme to kind of make it fun and engaging. So that's one way to look at an infographic. Another way would be, again, a buyer's journey. Okay, tools on a buyer's journey is literally make it like it's a journey. Step one, using numbers is really, really useful for creating infographics too, right? Because you're going to follow intuitively. You're going to follow number one, understand the buyer's goals and content need by stage, and start putting the content together. And step two, have little compass icons. You see there's a theme here. So following the theme throughout the infographic can be really useful and beneficial to make the content digestible and engaging. And this stuff is awesome on social media. So that's another way to go through the content. So we have that. We can also do it this way. This is a kind of a standard-ish infographic. And again, branding is important, like we did here with Colossus SSP. Using good, bright, colorful graphics, real simple, easy to read stats and figures. They have some really, really good stats, but make it really engaging for your audience so that people want to read it. And it's very clear as to what it is you do. It doesn't always have to be an up and down infographic too. You can do a poster infographic here, like I did with the security infographic, and kind of showing a timeline from 1999 through 2016 and beyond, just to show different details. And this can actually be printed out in poster format or viewed online or emailed. It's PDF format. We also have a horizontally formatted infographic as well. These aren't as popular, but they definitely have their place, right? Because what you can do is actually scan sideways and read the infographic from left to right, which make it interesting. So you don't always have to do the traditional thing. Although the traditional infographic are pretty common and highly used, just thinking outside of the box sometimes can be really beneficial too. This one here is, again, a simplified infographic. It's an 8.5 by 11, like a letter sheet, if you will, putting graphical data on one page so it looks interesting. It doesn't have to be a boring document full of boring content, right? So just putting the content on one page and kind of having fun with the seesaw effect and, using different graphics for that. Let's see what else. This one here, it can also be a business graphic too. In this case here, this is, their lead nurturing program and talking about driving revenue performance, so forth and so on. Just to put some business graphics together and a little bit of text that can help get the point across. And these make great sales tools. And by the way, can be recycled into a PowerPoint presentation, which again can be really, really beneficial too. So this too, okay, so doing an infographic on the smart shopper. Okay, so the smart shopper, using graphics that are relative to the content, but just making it engaging, seeing here how we have some fun with graphics, putting it on tablets and iPhones and things, putting percentages in there and maintaining the theme, the shopping theme throughout can be really beneficial. But, the informed shopper, and then we have the social shopper, and it just makes you want to read the content, makes you want to dig down and drill down. And again, this stuff can easily be broken up into categories, into sections, and put up on social media, kind of like little bite-sized cookies. So I just wanted to show you a couple of samples. This one was here too. and a dragon with Amazon, just to make the content interesting to read, right? It does not have to be boring mumbo jumbo. So I just wanted to show you a couple of these, and I'm going to be showing a lot more samples and walkthroughs and doing a couple of online classes that I'll be advertising as well. But again, feel free to explore my website, which has a lot of great samples in print and digital and web. Explore some more of these infographics. And, obviously, if you want to contact me, if you need any help or advice on infographics, fill in the form, reach out, and get hold of me. I'm happy to help you anytime.